Ashay family, how you feeling? Hope you're doing well. We just going to tap into the energy and let's get a quick little read. Let's just see what y'all got going on. I don't know why I just felt to show my altar, but I have an altar with everyone that was close to me that have passed away. Some of y'all could need to make an altar. Um, give. So I'm gonna just share mine. I'm gonna do a quick little. The mines are right there. So my mother is that one, my sister is that one, and my grandmother is up top. If you can see, like I have certain things that they like, and I use that altar, um, to just give offerings, bless them and shit. Like I don't worship deities and shit, so you know what I'm saying. I worship my ancestors, people that was close to me, and shit. So some of y'all could need to make an altar, or it don't have to be. I guess for it could be whatever the fuck you believe in, whoever you want to worship and shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. And thank you. Get you. Needed it. Lips dried in a bitch. Something that's very significant to that my brother has said to me today was he said I wasn't taught the value of family. And I just was like, damn, that sentence is deep. Like I'm saying, that's some real shit. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like my family hate each other. So we're not taught like, and that's the one thing like why like a lot of people my family is just so toxic and fucked up, like just so messed up. And it's because we really wasn't taught the value of like family. I'm starting to realize that. And like a lot of my family were made to hate each other and be jealous of each other and stuff like that. It's like real toxic. And because of that, we don't like to be around each other. Like I'm saying, at least I don't, and at least my brother don't. Like I'm saying. And I just was like, yeah, that's crazy. But now I understand. So it's like at the end of the day, something that I say a lot is don't judge other people based off of don't judge other people based off of how they respond to certain things that you may not respond to. Like for instance, I didn't have both my parents growing up. So it's like give an example, like it's a perfect example. If y'all watch Baddies from South Central, not Baddies South Central, that's the rural ratchet one, but Baddies with Natalie Nunn, this the perfect because I just started this when Anna and Mariah Lynn when Anna was fighting Mariah Lynn mom, and you had some people that was like, oh no, like she's a mother, like you know what I'm saying, and you had other people that's like, well, she swung on her, so you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, and then you'll have the people that's like, oh well, no, y'all wrong because at the end of the day she's a mother, but then you had the people that's like, well, at the end of the day, like if somebody beating on you, you gonna let them beat on you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like be judging each other. And the ones that be on some shit where they understand, they gonna be judging the one. They don't really be judging the other ones. It's just like, this how I feel and this what it is. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's like a perfect example. Like people that have had good mothers in their life, like they going how they think of it from their point of view is I wouldn't want nobody beating on my mom. You know what I'm saying? But also your mother being the good person that she is, she not gonna be out here trying to fight little girls, like be acting like a little ass girl. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. My mom, like the person that raised me, she was never one. She always been like uppity, like you know what I'm saying. And my mom was never one. Like my mom not even a fighter for real. Like my biological mom, she was the crazy one. You know what I'm saying? She was the fighter. She fight men and everything. She did a lot. But the one that raised me, like that's where I get my poise from, if it makes sense. Like I got my biological mom running through my veins, but I was taught like nature and nurture. That's something I'm learning. Like by nature, I have traits of Angela. That's my biological mom. You know what I'm saying? I got traits of her. I'm rough. I'm a fighter. I be rowdy. Like you know what I'm saying. I got like the addictive personality. I got that crazy personality. But by nature, I have more of Anita. You know what I'm saying? And they like I had that poise like from her. So it's just like you know what I'm saying. If that makes sense, whoever need that analogy, they will understand. So that's something where it's like, you have some people where it's like they got a good mom or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, let's be for real. People like myself that have been through shit and all that, like, we not sitting and giving a fuck about if that's your mom. Like, we don't care. Like, tell that bitch to put a leash on that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a person. You know what I'm saying? Because why 9 times out of 10 we either had struggles with our own parents or we wasn't taught the value of family. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I have always been respectful. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, da da da. Always been like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely one where if an adult was to act raunchy with me, ho, I'm gonna get raunchy right back. I don't care. Like what I'm saying, man or female, like that ass. So it's just like, and especially a man. I didn't have a man growing up in the household. I didn't have a man around. Like what I'm saying, my mom had little boyfriends and shit, but it was never like on no shit where they was like my dad, like they was like my stepdad and shit. No, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, even when I was younger, a man talking to me a certain way, or raising his voice a certain way, you're tripping. Like, cause how I would see it was like my mom, my people that take care of me don't talk to me that way. So I'll be, and that's how I seen it. Like my mom did never talk to me. My mom was never one to be like, oh, you a bitch and this, that, and the third. Never called me out my name. She called us a heifer and shit. You know what I'm saying? But never be like, how some moms be like calling their daughters bitches and shit. My mom ain't playing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that respect, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. But if you bitch you getting out of line, fuck your mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's, I don't know why this is significant, but yeah, some people are not taught the value of certain things, and it don't mean that they a bad person. Yeah, the Empress card, it don't mean that they a bad person, but at the end of the day, it don't mean that they're a bad person. You know what I'm saying? But it also don't mean that they're right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But I feel like it's just double standards because I don't know. Like me personally, people gonna feel how they feel, but me personally, I don't care what it is. If I'm in Walmart and I'm picking out tampons and someone's old ass mom is like antagonizing me and fucking with me, and I try to, like, now I'm older, like, so I can be on some shit like, oh, this bitch crazy, like, let me just go on my way, like, you know what I'm saying, I can do that. But if it's to the point like, people or bitch following me around and just antagonizing, I'm gonna beat her up. Like, I'm gonna try to kill it. I'm gonna try to hurt her because at this point you're bothering me, like you're acting younger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying. And then some people would like hate the person that beat the mom the fuck up because, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like values and shit. And at the end of the day, it's like, so I don't know. Like, I feel like every person is different and every person has a different lifestyle and living. And I feel like as long as you're not out here hurting people and like taking advantage of people, like, you know what I'm saying, don't judge other people of how they are and their lifestyle. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, you're right. Like, I'm just getting it. Like, so let's get some cards. Any negative energy sent to me, send it back to no 11 lightning. Positive energy sent to me, send it back to 1,000 times full. Spirit God, guardian angels, ancestors, lead us in the direction of righteousness, advise us to become wiser than thy will. Give me clear, precise message for my collective will. They need to know some kind of insight situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that this message to say like, oh, people that be doing people dirty and shit or be doing people wrong, like, oh, well, don't judge them. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you being wrong is wrong. You being ain't shit ain't shit. But it's a difference between, like, for instance, with me, like, you know what I'm saying? And for somebody else. I don't want to use me as an example because I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. I don't know why I just heard like Cardi B. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be calm enough to listen to what they trying to give me. Hold on. I don't know why I'm getting Cardi B. 'Cause I'm even hearing her voice, but maybe a lot of people judge her because of how she is and this, that, and the third, but she had a different lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, when that whole Cardi B and Nicki beef happened and this, that, and the third, like, don't get me wrong, I love Nicki because she's a sage. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm a ride for Nicki just because of that. But I like Cardi B too. Like, her personality and everything. Like, I like her personality probably a little bit more than Nicki. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when it come down to it, because like, just from looking, from observing the personalities, like, You know what I'm saying? Like Nikki is cool and all. I don't know. Like just me personally, I feel like I can kind of read them a little bit. And it's just like, all right, they both got their own personalities. They both can be a little obnoxious and shit. But Cardi seemed down to earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cardi seemed real down to earth. Like Cardi seemed like the type where, bitch, if I pull up there with a seafood boil, she gonna be like, bitch, what's that? You got crab, shrimp, we about to fuck this up. And then Nikki the type where she'd be like, but you didn't bring no butter? Did you bring the garlic? Like that's what it be giving me. Like it didn't make sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. But like that's what so it's just like at the end of the day, it's no judgment. Like I wasn't one to hop on a fucking Nicki Minaj bandwagon when they was going through shit. Cause it's like at the end of the day, they both different people. They both gonna analyze shit different. They both gonna understand different. And people be wrong in their own way. And I don't feel like, I don't know why I got her as a reference, because I really wasn't trying to use her, but it's just like, um, yeah. It's still kind of lighting. So let's see what's going on with my collective. Some quick little messages. I'm kind of hungry. With some quick little messages. The Nine of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What's this Nine of Wands, Page of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords. So why y'all mentally entrapped? Like, what's going on? Is bad shit happening? What's this right here? The Ace of Cups. I just heard that song. I'm getting a headache. I just heard that song. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Doom, doom. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could want to come into an offer nice and slow. You got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Swords. Maybe someone could have moved on from the situation. What's this right here? Yeah, the Six of Swords fell right on out. So somebody could have moved on from the situation. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, I feel like you are tired. But I feel like, even though you're tired, you still moving. But I feel like it's like you no longer wanting to be the wounded warrior and whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? You no longer wanting to be entrapped. Like, so for some of y'all, take a high resonate. If you feel like fucking exhausted and, just you feel empty and mentally entrapped and shit, I just feel like you're moving on from that. Like, anybody or anything that keeps you mentally entrapped or make you feel like anything is a burden, you're letting go. Like, that's just what I feel. Anything that's a burden, you're the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Anything that's a burden, you're letting go. The Seven of Swords, anybody that's deceptive, you're letting go. Like, yeah. What else? The Nine of Cups, yeah. And I feel like this is what will make you happy. Because at the end of the day, it's like people that don't have good for you, they won't have good energy. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm definitely, what's the fucking word? Hyper vigilance or some shit. I observe everything, every tone, every fucking word. I observe everything. So it's like at the end of the day, and if you like that as well, you're gonna notice shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just best to like it be a lonely road. It is, but because you see how this motherfucker is alone but happy with 9 cups behind him and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What else? The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. What's this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords? The Knight of Wands. So, okay, somebody could be worried about finances. I'm getting a couple downloads from this. One, someone could be worried about finances. Two, someone could be worried that they got a STD. Three, someone could be fucking for money. Like someone may need to pay rent and they like, how can I pay my rent? You know what I'm saying? What they need to do. What's this right here? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Fool. Like, I don't know. I feel like y'all need to pray the Five of Cups. Like, I feel like if you're going through a lot financially, mentally, physically, like you trying to figure out what you're going to do, where you going to go, and this, that, and the third, I feel like you just need to pray. Like, that's the best thing I can say. Like, I tell everybody, go to God. Like, dead ass. Like, I don't know how much more I can stress this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Like, on the dead homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. Go to God, pray, Allah, Jehovah, whoever the fuck you need to go to. You need to pray to the source, to God, the source, whoever, divinity, divine, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's who's going to give you the answers. I promise. Whoever is going to resonate for it, I done told my testimony. You know what I'm saying? Go look on my page and see which videos stand out for you. Maybe it's a message in there for you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I done told my testimony. I haven't had people around me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't. You know who keep me going? God. Literally. Like that's something I was telling my brother. Like my brother's only 23. And you know what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, but something I was telling him, I said, everybody be coming at me because they like, oh, you don't never say when you got shit going on, or you don't never tell us, and this, that, and the third. Boom, I tell y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through a mild postpartum depression. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody do nothing at all. Why you didn't tell us? Okay, I told y'all, so what you gonna do to fix it? What can you do to help? Like that's what, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, like that shit piss me on. That shit be pissing me off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that ass. I fucking lost my train of thought. Yeah, the devil. Like, that's what I was saying though. Yeah, the devil wants y'all confused and shit. The devil wants y'all to be fucking lacking and all that extra shit. That's why he popped right on out. Like, yep, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go to God. Like, real rap. Like no man has really ever came through for me. Like that ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I talk to God and I pray to God, please send you in man form. Because at the end of the day, you're all I can depend on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, physically in the 3D realm, until I die, I need at least one physical person here that I know is just here, that I can trust, that can be a shoulder to lean on to help. To where if I need a fucking 2 hours of sleep, please help me with my kids. Like it's like little stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I talk to God. Like that is for everything. I don't talk to people no more. Why? Because people don't help. People don't do shit. That ass. People don't do nothing. They don't attend to nothing. They don't it's like real rap. Like and I don't know how else to attest this for y'all. Like that's a perfect example. What else? What's another good example? Fucking ex Cairo dad. I need a babysitter. I really did not want to pay for daycare because daycare is like $400 a week. 350 a week. You know what I'm saying? That's a big crunch in my pocket, like 350 a week. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm like, somebody that could babysit, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay for him. I don't even really need him for one day. Nigga still ain't come through. No, what's no like no what's the name, no nothing. Literally fucking I just was like, God, please just help me because I just don't want to stress about this. Literally got the answer. Text such and such. You know what I'm saying? Text her, boom. I give you half price. We can do part-time. I'm gonna work with you. Period. Got that out the way. Like I'm saying, no man can save you. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely feel like I don't save myself sometimes. I feel like it be God saving me. That ass. You know what I'm saying? Man can't save you. Whoever you are, if you're a feminine, you about to fuck on people, you fuck on people, or you do whatever to try to get your money. You wondering why your money keep running out because how you doing it, mama? That ass. I was unemployed for 6 months thinking I'm about to be homeless and shit. Ain't never gave a pussy up for money. You know what I'm saying? And what did God do? Found another way. Found a way for me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to find your way. You gotta pray. Like, a lot of people really just, you got so much going on, you can't take, even if it's 5 minutes, even if you start off small. You know what I'm saying? God, I just want to say, hey, if you don't have no real relationship with God, start off small. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, eventually y'all gonna start breaking down. Like something that I thought about, I heard, I forgot, I was watching a reader. And I watch her because her looks remind me of my sister sometimes. So when she makes her faces, I think of my sister, and that's why I really watch her. I don't really. It's not nothing personal towards her. I don't really care for her reads, but I like I like how she looks. She reminds me of my sister a lot. But I was listening to her, and but she did say though, I will take this, and she said that some of y'all believe that God is a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I just was thinking, like, damn, like, I never thought of that because instantly I call God my dad. You know what I'm saying? I instantly think of masculine energy. But as I sat and thought about it, I said, when I have had my encounters with God, it's not a person, it's a light. Me personally, I don't know what everybody else see, but I don't see like a human form. You know what I'm saying? I see a bright fucking light, like a bright fucking light, like just I don't know how to explain it, but every time I have them encounters, I only had it about probably like five probably deep encounters where it's like I knew like this something different. I feel different, and then I go in a deep cry every fucking time. I feel like that's how I know for sure. Like okay, I'm directly talking to God right now. You know what I'm saying? Or source or whoever this bright fucking light is. You know what I'm saying? I know directly that I'm talking to this to my dad. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and don't get me wrong, it has I have built times, and it's still times where I should be praying more throughout the day, and should be doing definitely more. And when I get on my shit, I let him know I'm sorry, you. You know what I'm saying? But me and him had built a relationship, and I have always had a relationship with God because I was in Catholic school, so it kind of always been in me in a way. But you need to learn how you gonna form your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what people want to believe or don't want to believe, you know what I'm saying? What do you think happens after we die? Like, do people really just genuinely believe that nothing, we just die, like, and it's just black? You know what I'm saying? If you look up videos on Google, people that have died and came back can tell you that that's not accurate. It's like, and that's the one thing too, like, knowledge is free and it's everywhere, literally. Like, that's something I told my son. Like he told me because he said I was taking him to school. We really don't need the cars that much because I kind of know what the fuck is going on here. I'm taking my son to school today. I believe it's today. Today was Friday. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. But I'm taking my son to school. And he's like, "Oh well, what are you and my brother going to do when y'all take me to school?" I said, "Well, we gonna go home. I probably take a little nap." And he said, "Well, why do I gotta go to school and you get to be home?" And I said, "Because I already did what you did. I'm 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? I already been in kindergarten. I already took my time in school. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I said my responsibility was to go to school. I said now I'm an adult. My responsibility is to go to work. I said, but that's the freedom of being a grown up. I can choose when I decide what I want to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you're a child. You know what I'm saying? And I have to make the choices for you until you are an adult to make your own choices. And he just was like, he just sat there and just was like, okay, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like little shit. I don't know. But I definitely do feel like some of y'all need to learn how to cultivate a relationship with God. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people and I really just don't understand how some people don't believe in God. Like you know what I'm saying? How you don't believe in God. Like you know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. Like, do people really think, like, you know what I'm saying? It's something I even be grateful for. I didn't even think about. Like, I was listening to Moon Goddess, and she was like, I thank God every day when I wake up, because he ain't have to wake me up. And that's some real shit. Like, people be dying in their sleep. Like, and that's one of my fears. Well, one used to be my fear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally die in my sleep, and my kids is just there, and I'm just dead. And with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just would be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, be grateful. Like it's not you waking yourself up because you can literally die in your sleep. Like if your brain was to shut off, you could probably drown in your own sleep. You like stop fucking breathe. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's not you. Like, but some people have such a God complex. They think that man is so important, but they don't understand how man is really not important. How much we fucking how easily hurt we are. Like you know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. We not fucking superheroes. If we go out and step in the street and get hit by a car, we're dying. 9 times out of 10. We get hit by a bus, we're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? We get hit by a train, we're splattered. If God sit in front of a train, the train will probably go through him or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. And for anybody that do think they God, honey, go stand in front of a train. And you come back and tell me if you made it through that train, if you was able to stop that train, and then I will believe that you are God. On my mama. I probably will. If someone here, whoever this is I'm reading for, because someone here has a God complex. So what I want you to do, because it's gonna be a test. Go stand in front of a train, a big one, or you know the ones on the railroad tracks and shit, and go see if you are unworldly enough to not get hit or hurt by that train. And if you accomplish that, come back and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the three is page ones. Like I just hurt somebody's little heart with that. Right, because literally you're nothing. And that's the one thing that I don't mean to say it like that, but it is. We're human. Like that ass. If I slit my wrist and hit a vein just a little bit too close, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's how easily humans are fucking acceptable to everything. We can smell a chemical and die. Like literally. Like we're not even really as advanced as we think we are. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for my people that are earth angels and people that come from divinity and shit like that, like naturally, like it's in your bloodline and shit, like, you know, we a little stronger. And you know what I'm saying? Or God protect us. Like for an incident, I got into an incident with a man and he hit me with a hammer. And don't get me wrong, I was doing some crazy shit. I hit his car with a hammer. So he grabbed the hammer from me and hit me with the hammer and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Ain't no domestic violence shit. Bitch, be crazy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hit me with a hammer, but I promise you, I felt hands over me. You know what I'm saying? I did. I felt like that when he hit me with that hammer, it probably should have broke my leg. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't. It did cut my leg, but it didn't break it. Like I was still walking, like it hurt it once my adrenaline calmed down a little bit, like it hurt it, but he should have broke my leg. Like the way he hit me, he should have broke my leg. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, justice. Like so it's just like shit like that. There was a moment where I'm like, damn, I'm really covered because it's no way I act like a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? And the justice would have been him fucking probably breaking my legs and shit. But at the end of the day, it's just like, God, like, You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, and all in all, now that I know the whole situation, it was justice for me to break his window. That honestly wasn't even justice enough. Shit, to be quite honest. Should have got that motherfucker touched. But you know, we better than them type of people. So you know, we just learn and move the fuck on. So, but it's shit like that. I was 6 years old and cracked my skull open. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember some parts of my life because I cracked my skull open. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people know that either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cracked my skull open. I don't remember a lot. You know what I'm saying? In that moment, I probably should have died. Like, I lost so much fucking blood. Like, it's a couple moments in life where I should have died. But you know what kept me here? God. Making sure I'm good. Like, damn, child, you be doing some dumbass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what's that video? That's mine, and I'ma stick beside him. God know, and that's why a lot of people with me, when people try to fuck with me or hurt me and shit, even though I'm not perfect, God knows why, because I have a relationship with God. At the end of the day, like after I'm done doing my dickhead shit, I will talk to God and let Him know, damn, Dad, I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Like, don't be mad at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this and the third. And sometimes I can honestly say God is also a vengeful God. And people can say what they want. My dad is not one that's always like, oh no, baby, it's beautiful, rainbows and sunshines. No, he be checking the shit out of me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Checking the shit out of me when I'm wrong and shit. Definitely will take some shit away or something. You know what I'm saying? Let you know you played yourself. Definitely. So at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, I don't know. You gotta create your own relationship. Or you're gonna have delays. Cause that's the one thing, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's a difference, and it's honestly always a balance and a difference between, like, I feel like God and the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, honestly, the people that scare me are the people that be like, oh, we don't say the demon word, the D word, and why? Fuck you, what he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Are you that afraid of shit that this entity or demonic energy can cause you that you don't even want to fuck that motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a Buckiana and shit. With both, like, some people will feel how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Worship what they worship and shit. I'm not worshiping the fucking devil, because at the end of the day, to me, the devil is just like, is one of God's children. So he's not like God. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not God. He's one of God's children that fucked up and became the devil. Because at the end of the day, the motherfucker kept fucking up. Like, and it's just like, all right. Like, and even then, people will call him the devil and shit. But it's not like, I don't know. Some people got their own beliefs and shit. But how I believe it is like, at the end of the day, once upon a time, the devil was once an angel. You know what I'm saying? He just do dumb dickhead shit. And it's like, God, like, you know what? You too fucking bad to be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to go down to earth. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so you're not causing too much fucking trouble. It's like for instance, being in heaven and the devil fucking tripping an angel. Now this him tripping this fucking angel, then fucked up a whole fucking joint. They winged and broken shit. It's just too much. They go down to earth and they trip a fucking human. Now the human just falling on the ground and shit. It's not like that big and it's a little laugh. I feel like that, like that's what it, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. That's how I interpret it and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it like, oh, he's so almighty and it's saying a third. I feel like with both energies or whatever, I feel like because I feel like a lot of people are only able to worship the devil because he's an earthly, manly matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ass. I feel like he runs the physical and God runs the spiritual, in which it's all connected. You know what I'm saying? If we want to keep it a Bakiano, like, and how I see it, worshiping God, you know what I'm saying? You'll have the benefits, you'll have the delays, you'll have the lessons, you'll have certain things, you know, it is, it's trials and tribulations and shit. Worshiping the devil, you'll have the blessings, you'll have the delays, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the devil is going to bless you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you being a fucked up motherfucker, like let's be for real. It's like a pimp seeing another pimp. They gonna respect you. Why? Because you in the same field they in. Unless you like the beef and shit. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, a hoe see a hoe, they're gonna be friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, that's just what it is. But you going you your lessons is gonna be hit harder for the devil than God, because at the end of the day, the devil is giving you a lesson because he's laughing at you. God is giving you a lesson so he can teach you. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. The devil laughs at y'all. And that's why I can understand how can you worship someone, a person or entity or something that take you as a joke. The one thing about God don't take me as a joke. He take me very serious. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of shit I'm able to, I wouldn't say get away with, but I'm able to get away with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit I'm able to do. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact of God knows who I am in my heart. So I'm able to get away with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You play with the devil, you know what I'm saying? Because with me too, I understand my level. I never try to sit beside God. No. Because I'm not on God's level. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker, you try to sit on the same level as the devil or even close, that motherfucker gonna spit on you. Dead ass. Breathing fire and shit. Justice. Like in the five of wands, cause you chaos and conflict. People in this 3D realm, they be thinking, oh yeah, they the shit, they the man, power, da da da. That's demonic energy. You think that you're better than the devil, now he's gonna laugh at you. Because at this point we was cool. Like I'm hearing, like we was cool, we was homies. You know what I'm saying? And we was cool as long as you wasn't thinking you was better than me. But now that you think that you're better than me, I'm gonna show you how much more powerful I am. You know what I'm saying? So now you don't have a connection with God, in which you need to grow that. But now your homie and your friend, you know what I'm saying, that was helping you eat a little bit, you tried to surpass him and this motherfucker then knocked you down hard as shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what else could you do but go to God? That ass. It's like you having siblings and shit. You and your siblings arguing and shit. After a while, who do you go to? The parent. Mom, they getting on my nerves. They won't stop leave. They won't leave me alone. Da 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 da. They go to the parent. You know what I'm saying? And what the parent do? Either chastise both or chastise one or whatever the fuck. Temperance in reverse. Because at the end of the day, God's going to be on some shit where even if he do chastise the devil and shit, the whole point of the devil, God knows the devil is going to cause mischief. This is the whole point. He knows that God is going to cause mischief. What are you going to do? Are you going to be a follower? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that ass. Like I tell my son, be your own person. Why are you trying to be like them? They don't look like you. They don't talk like you. They don't act like you. Be yourself. When he tried to act like his dad, is your dad? Do you have the same name as your dad? That's why I purposely didn't give you his name. Do you have the same name as your dad? Are you and your dad the same person? Then why are you acting like him? It's like simple shit. Be your own person. Let's get some cards to close this one out. Cause I mean, what else? Cause I'm getting real preachy tonight. Yeah, the Fool in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You overwhelmed, you juggling. Why? Because you're reckless. The Ace of Pentacles. Why? Because at the end of the day, like I have just explained throughout this whole fucking reading, you thought that the person that you was working with, no matter if it's the devil, no matter if it's a homie, no matter if it's a person in the 3D physical realm, you know what I'm saying? You put all your trust into this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The wrong motherfucker. And was salty. You know what I'm saying? So now it's nothing else to do but go towards good people. Go towards God. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the one thing too that people don't understand. Like, doing the same thing over and over is insanity. Like, that ass. You keeping yourself around certain people and certain energies, certain individuals, what do you expect to happen? Like, that ass. It's like me being around a bunch of hoes. They gonna be out sucking dick. Simple. Me being around a bunch of people that rob and steal and kill. What they gonna be doing at night? Robbing and stealing and killing. I had to make sure my baby was crying. I mean, coughing. So it's just like, you be around a bunch of people that be robbing and stealing and killing and shit. Why the fuck are you around them if you're not on it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, with me being rowdy and rough. I used to be one where I'm hanging around all the street militants. I'm good. I got kids and shit. I'm not being in no car where you got a bunch of fucking enemies and motherfuckers gonna be possibly shooting at you and shit if they see us out getting McDonald's. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That ass. Like, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Like, yeah, like, give me something else to close this one out. Cause I mean, some people you could take the cow to the fucking water hole, but you can't force them to drink. The Eight of Swords, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna stay mentally entrapped until you get a relationship you got with God. Simple. Because regardless of what a lot of people say, the word is elevating. And I feel like if you are not spiritually aligned or divine, you're gonna die off. Like, I've been getting that message for a minute, and I said that when I first started tarot. I believe I started tarot in 2021, and I said 2025 is gonna be a drastic change. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people finna start fucking going crazy. I mean, Ben though, you know what I'm saying? Ben, but the shit is going to get even harder, especially with this fucking election and shit going on. You know what I'm saying? This shit is more than the physical. This shit is spiritual as well. And once people really start understanding that and realizing that, people's life is going to be swiftly. Like, I'll hear downloads of shit of like, oh, her life is too easy or it's too what's the name, because I have become spiritually enlightened. I'm no longer a part of the physical. Like, I no longer think like in the physical realm as much as I did before, like where I wasn't in touch with my spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I still work very hard, but I'm smarter now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on no shit where it's like I'm working fucking 10 jobs to still be broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like simple. When you learn how the world work, the world will start to work for you. Literally. Like, and that's the one thing, like with me personally, I'm very much more inclined in the spiritual realm than the physical. You know what I'm saying? Whatever masculine I'm God is going to guide towards me, I know that he will definitely be more inclined in the physical than in the spiritual. And that's going to be our task. I'm going to have to protect my man. I'm going to be the queen of the spiritual shit, and my man is going to be the king of the physical. I protect us spiritually, he protect us physically. You know what I'm saying? And it will still play the roles as, of course he gonna be fighting his own demons and shit in dreams and in the spiritual realm. And of course, in the physical realm, I stay carrying my shit. Got my baby Glock always in my bag. So it's just like at the end of the day, of course we're gonna be there for each other. But as far as the main dynamics, I'm the prayer warrior. I'm the one that makes sure that we're good spiritually. And whatever happens spiritually comes down to the physical. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, especially for my prayer women, this is a side message, not for this whoever this energy is right here. For my prayer women, if you are watching this, because some people may have clicked off because this shit wasn't for you, honey. You know what I'm saying? You are in charge of the spiritual. You are very much aligned, ahead, prayer fucking warrior. At the end of the day, God asks you, you talk, you need to pray about somebody, you need to fix something, God's going to deliver. That's your job. You know what I'm saying? As far as the physical, your man will provide and protect. That's just how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing. It's like how y'all will work. Like, for instance, I don't want to share too much. But I mean, nobody can really take what's destined for me. So, like, for instance, with me, I will get downloads about things that me and my person can make money from. You know what I'm saying? I'll implement them ideas to my masculine. My masculine will implement them into the physical. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we will make our revenue. And that may resonate with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact that's something, for instance, with me. At the end of the day, money comes to me, yes, but in the aspect of, I noticed that my spiritual gifts give people around me more physical ability than it does for me. You know what I'm saying? So I know that whatever man I'm with, spiritually, God is going to guide me so I'm able to guide us, if that makes sense. The Five of Wands in reverse. So yeah, give me a card that just what's the name? The Three of Swords. Yeah, so for some of y'all, you could be going through the Ace of Cups, the Justice, and the Two of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you could be, some of y'all could be going through like a spiritual awakening or realizing like getting a closer connection to God because, you know, I don't really know what to say because I don't not believe in God. The Sun in reverse, like I have never not believed in God, even as a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could say it was only one time that I wouldn't even say I didn't believe in God. I just was mad at God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he took my sister away. Now my sister Shannon was the only person around me that had my back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like genuinely. Like, and was there. And I really didn't realize how much she was there until she was no longer there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was mad at him for that. Because and I was mad at her for a while too, because I'm like, why would you leave me alone? Like, you know what I'm saying? You left me alone. You left me alone. You left me alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was mad at God too because I was thinking like, you you know that a lot of my family hate me for what? For no reason, to be honest. Like some of them hate me because of how I look. Some hate me because I'm like the chosen one in the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't asked for this shit. I don't even care. I really want to just be a cat and like lick my coochie all day. I don't even really care to do none of this. I don't really even know. But you know, me and God talk and we got our own shit that we gotta handle. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, they hate me for their own shit. So I was just mad because I'm just like, how you take away the only person that I could lean on? But you know what I realized? He had to. You know what I'm saying? And my sister came right back in my son. You know what I'm saying? And he a Taurus. He was born May 8th. She was born May 10th. Like literally. Like, and um I realized though, like she had to pass away so I can grow. Like because if she would have never passed away and she still was here and she still was treating me like how she treated me, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at now. Like to keep it a being, because she was dead ass like my mom, my sister, and my friend all in one. Like I call her, I need money. Boom, here you go. I'm about to come to you. Where you at? I'm about to come drop it off to you. My friend, I'm about to go beat a bitch up. I need you to come get me or pick me up, or like it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I've been out seeing niggas and I don't want to get in trouble by mommy. Come pick me up. I'm on my way. Where you at? Period. What else? Mom, friend, and then my sister. Like, you know how sisters be. Like, she was a real sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the sisters I got now that are like still alive. Like, and it is fucked up because when my sister died, I remember saying it. Like, why didn't you take one of the other ones? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's so fucked up. But that's just how I felt. Like, how you take the one that I'm closest to, and I have other ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no offense, but it's fucked up to say, but yeah, like I would have rather, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could choose, but you know what? The reason why, because I don't have a relationship with them. They don't mean nothing to my path or like where I was going to go in life. Like my sister actually meant something, if it makes sense. And yeah, I had to walk away, Eight of Cups. And I feel like for some of y'all too, you could have went through a spiritual awakening. Like my sister really put me, like my sister died, what, 2016? She died 2016. I went on my spiritual awakening in 2019. You know what I'm saying? So what, like 3 years later? Because then COVID hit. Because she died 2016. and I got suicide. I got a little suicidal around like 20. I held that shit. I was good for like a couple years because I was getting strong for everybody else, and then I finally like broke. Like, but that was like 2 years later, like a year and a half later. Like, I finally like felt it, and yeah, and then I got pregnant, and then yeah, started my journey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the three of wands. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes people that we love and lose, it's for a reason, a bigger reason. And I didn't understand that. And even then, I didn't know that. Like, part of me even felt bad. Like, I did. Like, I went through a lot of emotions, y'all. Because once I went through my spiritual journey, because before when she died, I didn't know. Like, I was angry in that bitch. Like, my sister died quick as shit. Like, I was in there punching fucking hospital fucking windows and shit. I was mad. Punching trees and shit. Like, when they told me, like, girl, we pulling the plugs. I was there punching trees. I was throwing TVs. Like, I was doing a lot of toxic shit. Like, I'm saying, just a lot. And even then, like, I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that her dying was a bigger purpose until like 4 to 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, her dying was a bigger purpose 4 to 5 years later. And it just was like, and then I felt bad because I'm like, damn, why couldn't I get it and understand what I needed to understand and her still be here? You know what I'm saying? So then I started blaming myself because then I'm like, damn, bitch, what the fuck? Why you couldn't get it right? You know what I'm saying? And then I just, so it's like a lot of what they say, the five stages of grief. You know what I'm saying? And then I just realized it is what it is. And all I did was ask her, like, please come back in one of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Please come back to me. That's all I want to know. And she did. My son, she that is it's nothing that nobody can tell me that's not my sister. Like, and it's just little stuff. Like, he suck his thumb like her. So some of y'all could end up having a reincarnated child that is a person that have passed away or some shit. Or you could have a person that have passed away that is guiding you in your spiritual shit. Give me some cards on that real quick. Whoever may resonate with this. King of Swords in reverse, the Sun card. I feel like that's a yes, especially if you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's these? Yeah, what the fuck? The Death card and the Shadow side, and the Two of Cups. The Ace of Swords. I feel like too. It's a lover. It's a person's ancestor is guiding them towards a lover. I just heard I sent her to you. The Fool in reverse, the Four of Cups. Maybe this person could have treated you foolish or something. Or you could have treated this person, because I don't know who's going to watch. So take it how it resonate. It's a feminine or masculine. I feel like it's a masculine because I heard I sent her to you. So it could be a masculine that could have fumbled someone, but you have an ancestor that have died, feminine or masculine. And I feel like they sent this particular female to you. You could also have been having dreams. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Someone could have had a dream that. So a masculine could have had a dream, and this feminine that was sent to him was in the dream, and so was this ancestor. And it could have been weird because maybe this ancestor is dead. So it's like, maybe when this masculine woke up, they like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck was this person in the dream? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this makes sense, like, if the divine would say divine from the divine masculine and ancestor, so I could just tell the story. So divine from the divine masculine, y'all in the dream together, the ancestor is there inside the dream, but y'all in the dream is probably like an everyday thing. Like, some of y'all could be in like a house eating or cooking or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like giving the energy of when his masculine could have woke up. Like, I don't know what was talked about in the dream. It just seemed like y'all went over somebody's house and just was eating or like just chilling and shit. And it's like, when this masculine could have woke up, they could have been like, how the fuck, like they could have been confused on the dream, because it's like, if this person has passed away, it's like your divine feminine is not going to meet this person. Like, this moment is not going to happen, if that makes sense. But I feel like this ancestor gave you that dream because they were telling you that they sent this feminine to you. Like, that's their way. So for some of y'all, you need to start writing down your dreams, or you need to figure out how to interpret them. Like, stop looking at it so physical. Someone looks at shit too, like, I guess, too physical. Someone's just probably not spiritual, but they're going through a spiritual awakening. So it's like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but you know what I mean. I guess this ancestor will figure it out. Cause I know. But I just heard that the Ace of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles, and it's like, I don't know if this person is telling themselves something. Give me more on this. The Chariot in reverse and the Ace of Swords. It's like this person is telling the King of Pentacles. This person is telling themselves, like, they could be confused. The Ace of Cups. I feel like this person is telling themselves, like, you, whoever this divine feminine is not the one for them, but they actually are. The Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like, this the person that you're supposed to marry. Like, this grandmother has already seen it. Oh, maybe it's a grandmother. I didn't mean to say grandmother. Give me a card on who this feminine energy is. I feel like she could be here. Um, someone could have used to put. I'm feeling like a hand being put on my shoulder. Someone could not be sleeping at night. This person is fucking with you. Give me cards on this ancestor. I feel like this ancestor is here. The star in reverse. I feel like this ancestor is here. I feel like this because I just heard you don't need, like, you need to just listen. Like, maybe because, yeah, I don't too. I know. It's like I feel somebody whispering in my ear. It's making me kind of creeped out. I'm trying to calm down. Somebody could have liked it. Could have ate grapes a lot, or could have liked wine. Could have drunk a lot of wine. Somebody's favorite color could be purple, green, or brown. I just heard my sister name mahogany, but that's the actual color. It's like a brownish color, I think. Or something could be significant about mahogany. Like, somebody could have had mahogany furniture. I feel like the Two of Pentacles. It's like somebody's juggling. So someone's ancestor is trying to speak to them, but I feel like they kind of won't listen. You know what I'm saying? Or they fight in the spiritual awakening. So this person is fucking with this masculine. It's a masculine that's getting, like, fucked with. Like, someone could be feeling someone, like, tickle their feet or touch on their feet when they sleep, or pull them. Like, I'm saying, like, pull. Someone may think their house is haunted. I hope this don't resonate with me, because I mean, because you know what I just heard. If some of y'all are spiritualists, this masculine could think that you're sending them shit, but it's their ancestor that's fucking with them. So maybe their ancestors should stop, because clearly, like, whatever the fuck this person could think, like, or they just, I don't know. I just heard he don't listen, child. I might have like a southern accent. It seemed like a country Bama type of, like, they giving me like country Bama a little bit. I might could be like from the country, or like maybe ancestors of their family from the country. This grandmother is with ancestors. This grandmother could have had a sister that died, or could have had a sister or some shit. Like, this grandmother could be with their sister, or it's another woman. I don't know, but it's two women. Were they twins? I don't know. I'm getting a couple of downloads. I don't know if they was twins. One could have been quiet, the other one could have been loud. I feel like the grandmother that is communicating to me is the loud one. Like, this is the one that has more voice, personality. The other one could have been a little quiet. Cause I don't know why I'm seeing them twins. Y'all know them black twins, that story where they didn't talk, they will only talk to themselves and shit. Like they wouldn't talk to other people outside in the world. They would only talk to themselves. Like they would be mute to everybody else, but only talk to themselves. So I don't know if that's significant. Twins or triplets may run in this person's family, whoever this masculine is. That's significant. This grandmother and this sister is going to come back as twins again. So they're going to come back. If this grandmother is a twin, they're going to come back. If they're not a twin, then they're going to come back as a twin. Also, too, this is a weird ass joint. Somebody could have had a gay brother. I don't know why I heard Rufus. I heard Rufus. Something I heard. Mm. Something significant could have happened in December, or somebody's birthday could be in December. Take a high resonate. The Two of Pentacles. Like someone could have started their spiritual awakening last December or the December before, or some shit, and like been fighting it. Or this grandmother could have been fucking with this person since last December. That's fucked up. Imagine you having a ghost in your house that's fucking with you for a whole year. Hell, we in October. This motherfucker, like, especially if this person is scared. But I feel like this ancestor is not going to leave them alone because it's their ancestor. It's like, for instance, my sister. Like my sister would fuck with me when I would not acknowledge her, and it's like giving that, like when like I was scared at first because I didn't understand or comprehend it in a way. You know what I'm saying? I always kind of believed in that type of stuff, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see them. I can like hear them and feel them. I just heard an apparition. I believe that's when you can see them. I don't know for sure. My phone's not out here, and I'm not going to my room to get my phone to hear it. 5755, 5757. But I feel like something could be significant about them numbers, 5755. But they freaking I just heard so 55, 65, 75, something about 10, 10, 10, 30, 30 years apart. Take a high resonate. I mean hiccups. I'm hearing hiccups. Why? These are some weird ass downloads. I guess they trying to genetic. I'm ready to take off. I'm tired. I'm ready to end it, but it's like they're not done. I'm hearing say my name. I'm hearing a lot of R names. Regina, Rufus, Richard, Rick, Rakaya, Raya. It's actually pretty. I never heard that. Raya. I actually have somebody that I work with named Raina. That's pretty. But Raya, I don't even know if I'm saying it. Raya, R A. All right, so I'm saying two Raina, but like it's spelled not how the person I know spells it. The person I know spelled it spelled like Rhena, but how I'm seeing it is Rayna. Bit of lag, but Raina. I'm hearing that a lot. Raina. Raya. Somebody got like a Aya name, Saya, Raya, Kaya. I don't know. Something could have also been wrong with someone's ear. Can I have something to close? I got a headache. I'm ready to be done. Shit. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So someone could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could have been the sign of, or this is these two women. Like one ancestor could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, and the other ancestor is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone could have like flowers, sunflowers. Someone could have had like a cat and a dog. Someone could have like roses. Someone's could have favorite color could have been gold, yellow, brown, especially that mahogany. I'm getting that. Someone liked a lot of mahogany color stuff, items, furniture. A necklace is very significant. I don't know if this grandmother or some one of these people had a necklace. This grandmother could have been gay. If this not no sister, this they lover. I could have had some big ass hands. Like somebody could have had like, you know how like certain women have like you know how like certain women have like I don't know like I feel like for my hand is pretty little. Um, like I actually had baby hands. My knuckles had just came out when I had a kid, but for a while I still had dents in my hands. Like so crazy, so childish. You know what I'm saying? Because that's only babies that have that. Like look at your hands. Like is your knuckles out or do you still have dents? And then look at your kids' hands. Like children have the dents in their hands, but adults don't have it. Like I just got my joint, my knuckles like some years back. Somebody could have literally had like these animals. You see that little shabby dog? Somebody's dog name could have been Shabby or Shaggy, and then this little orange cat. Eyes are very significant. Cheekbones are very significant. Someone could have also dyed their hair a lot. I feel like that whoever this ancestor is a lot like the feminine that they sent to this masculine. Take it how I resonate. I just heard that. Like they carry the same personality. Like I'm hearing like this person is going to love you how I did. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so I just heard like I know this person. So it's like giving the energy where like I said, if y'all are spiritualists and prayer women and shit like that, then you work in the spiritual. And this is an ancestor that's in the spiritual. So you have probably connected to this ancestor collective. This they could be a little ghetto. Because I'm hearing like I met the whole gang. So it's like giving an energy where collective, if you this divine feminine, this ancestor has met your ancestors as well. Like it's like giving the energy where your ancestors and their ancestors have y'all made an agreement. Like you know what I'm saying? Y'all made an agreement. Oh my gosh, this is like so. There's so many fucking downloads. Like what? But for some of y'all here, it's like giving the energy where like these your ancestors knew everything that was going to happen. Like I feel like it's some type of agreement. Like I don't know how that shit works up in heaven or wherever they at and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this was I'm getting cold. But it's like giving the energy of I'm here, baby, give me one more chance. It's like giving the energy of like I'm just saying, like say for instance, or so I just give an example, like Um, was that this video I showed my altar? So my grandmother, you can't really see her because all her liquor up there, because she like liquor. You know what I'm saying? But my grandmother looked like me a lot. And um it's like say for instance, just an example, like you know what I'm saying? It's like say for instance this masculine like this masculine or my masculine ancestor like my masculine grandmother went to go talk to my grandmother and it's like my grandmother's so overprotective of me and this masculine grandmother's so overprotective of him but she's like talking to my grandmother like yeah like you know what I'm saying I like you know I know that would be the perfect person for my grandson and this that and the third and it's like my grandma I'm like but your grandson ain't ready. Like that's how, like that's how I'm kind of getting it. Like this how a conversation could have literally, like this is how the contract could have literally went. Like you know what I'm saying, or I could be wrong, shit, cause this shit weird. But it's like giving the energy of, like you know, my masculine grandma coming to me and my grandma I'm like, they motherfucking not ready yet. Though. Like you know what I'm saying, so my granddaughter gonna have to go through shit just to love your grandchild. Like you know what I'm saying, and it's just like but I promise I'm gonna be working hard. Like I don't know, like why I'm getting it like this, but it's like my masculine grandma. I'm like, oh well, I promise I'm gonna work hard to do this, that, and the third. And it's just like my grandmother, like okay, well, you know, like it's like for instance, me and my karmic twin or some shit, or me and my soulmate or some shit. Like it's like you know, they grandma. I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna work hard to do what I gotta do to make sure they da da da. And I don't know. I feel like it's gonna work, but I feel like too like they fucking with this person because at the end of the day, it's like, say for instance, like this masculine's grandmother went to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Went to y'all people, whatever the fuck. Like I feel like whoever y'all are, you are very high ranking spiritually to the point where you have other people ancestors coming to your ancestors asking them if they can have you. Literally, that's what this is giving, and it's like y'all ancestors telling them like we gonna give you a chance. We gonna protect our baby. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if your person fuck up, you gonna owe us. Like that's like how I'm getting it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Confirmation though. So yeah, the Two of Cups. I can't make this shit up. And then Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? The Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know what's going on and how that contract finna go. But I'm finna dip out because it's a little bit too much. And I've been on here for like an hour. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, the ancestors trying to talk. But I mean, what the fuck? How much more they gonna say to me? Because if this motherfucker may not even watch me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Or he may. Maybe that's probably why it's coming up. Or maybe collective y'all gonna watch it and these messages gonna resonate. Send it to your man if you're not too scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Do it that way because yeah, the Five of Swords, sneaky ass behavior. Give me some cards. I don't even know. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. Like, because let's be for real. Whoever this is for, like this, I don't want to this spirit been fucking with them for most likely a year now, if not more. And it's just like they still ain't get it. Shit, ain't that much I can fucking say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, if a motherfucker seeing ghosts and that shit ain't changing them, shit ain't shit I can do. Ain't shit I can do. Cause a hoe, if I walk in my house and I see a demon staring at me, hoe, you can't tell me shit. I promise I'm gonna be praying to God every second in this bitch. Be praying. God bless it be. Everywhere. God bless it be. God bless it be. God bless it be. You know what I'm saying? Where all the fuck rat? Ain't no way I'm gonna just be like, oh no, fuck that. I'ma ignore that. No, shit. If some other worldly shit don't fucking, and I feel like for some of these people it could scare them. I kind of want to know how this masculine thinking. My shit on 20%, so I'm gonna have to hurry up. How do this masculine feel about this ancestor stalking them and fucking with them? How does this masculine feel? The high priest in reverse, the fuck aware. This motherfucker just scared. Karma, but I mean, yeah, like the high priest. So definitely this is a masculine because the high priest showed itself. So divine feminine, you're in your spiritual alignment if you're a divine feminine watching, but this masculine is not. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess if they fail, hopefully it's not off with their fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Because Lord, they ancestor and fought a good fight to try to get in your graces and shit, and they may not succeed. The high priest, I feel like it's crazy though. Yeah, the eight of wands in reverse, a lot of delays in karma. This person, somebody about to go through karma. So I don't know. Or they could be going through karma because they, hard head, make a soft ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but for others of y'all, if this person don't get it, you're just release them and they going, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of fucked up, I guess, because what I can say, whoever this ancestor is, honey, she definitely, it's like I'm just feeling like a hand on my fucking shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rub that shit. My neck, I got a knot in my neck. I wish like spirits could like rub on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me a little massage. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, hopefully it's not off with their fucking head because, honey, the one thing I can say is this ancestor God, I love this motherfucker because genuinely trying to vouch for this motherfucker. So I don't know. Like, hopefully this ancestor don't give up on this fucking mask. Now, I feel like they never will, but I definitely do feel like it's like, even when I was alive, like I heard, like, even when I was alive, this person ain't listen to me. So it's just like, damn, it's actually sad. Because don't get me wrong, I feel like they did fight a good fight, or they could still be like, cause I don't know, shit timeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? This probably shit, none of this shit probably even happen yet. You never know. But I definitely do feel like they just on some shit where it's like, it's fucked up. Like, this person just gotta miss out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if they choose to stay low vibrational or toxic or whatever the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna have to miss out. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because it's like the ancestors on some shit like, I'm working hard to make sure that you're happy and you're fucking up. Like, you just fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say like I give up, but I did like hear that, like I'm just starting to give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, maybe this person do need to go through karma. Maybe this person do need to go through shit. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to, like I said, a hard head make a soft ass and shit. So it's just like, guess they'll learn their lesson. What's some angel messages? The Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Money's coming in though, I guess. And the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, release and awakening. Someone needs to deal with the spiritual awakening and stop fucking playing. Because the Five of Swords, I definitely do feel like whatever is happening or could happen or has happened or whatever the fuck, if they don't do the spiritual awakening, they're just going to go through karma. And for some of these people, like I said, they're going to have to go through karma and be fucking to the lowest, to the point where they go through the spiritual awakening. Like, you know what I'm saying? So take it how I resonate. And then I feel like shit will work out if you or this person decide to be with each other. Because at the end of the day, you still got a choice. And if you want to be with this person, I feel like, after this person had fucked up, like, I feel like that's what your ancestors did. Like, I feel like your ancestors on some shit like, all right, we ain't gonna hurt. Like, listen, look, this is masculine ancestor. They sitting in the tree like, man, about fucking time. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired. Oh, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your ancestors on some shit where it's like, um, I ain't going, we ain't, like, I'm not even gonna lie, we ain't gonna kill him. We ain't gonna hurt him. But at the end of the day, if My if my like I'm hearing it. It could be like grandmothers talk like battling or some shit. Like but it's like I'm hearing my grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said, dear grandma, I'm gonna set your house on fire. You're talking about hey now. This shit a mess. But anyway, it's like the grandmother, your grandmother, divine feminine, is like on some shit. Well, my granddaughter can make whatever choice she want because at the end of the day, like I put her in a situation to assist you, help you, and you kind of failed me. So you know, it's kind of giving like fuck out my face, like you know what I'm saying. So now the grandmothers is beefing and shit. It's just like like this. Mm-mm. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm not supposed to give up on your masculine or some shit. Cause maybe everybody always give up on them. But it's just like, what the fuck? Is it really that hard to just, listen? Like, I don't know. I don't know, collective. So do what y'all feel like y'all need to do. Let's get a couple more angel messages. Like that's something I was telling Cole. Like Cody does not listen. That is one thing. Cody is an example of a hard head gonna make a soft ass because literally he just don't listen. Like, and he's one where literally I'll say something and he'll still do it. And it's just like to the point where I start fucking him up now because it's just like is something wrong? Like, so at this point, because I need to know, is there something wrong or are you doing it just because you want to do it? Because if you're doing shit just because you want to do it, that's what's going to get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like little shit. Like, for a good example, my sister has a cat. And she told this cat, like, if you run outside one more time, ho, you're not coming back in. The whole ran outside. You know what I'm saying? So she outside. My sister's like, she's not coming back in. You know what I'm saying? Cody's at the door because we're leaving my sister's house. And I'm telling him, shut the door. Get away from the door. The cat can't go inside. He's staring at me and holding the door. I'm telling him, shut the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shut the door. Like, boom. I'm continuing to pack my shit up, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going home. And I always bring a lot of shit to my sister's house. So, packing my shit up and shit. I look back up and this motherfucker's still holding the door and letting the cat in. So it's like, them 2 times you look me dead in my fucking face and you still do what you want. And I'm just like, did you not hear me? He said, yeah, I heard you. And I said, okay, so what was the point of you keeping holding the door and letting the cat back in? Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, I don't know. So I just plucked him hard as shit. Cause I'm like, okay. Like, cause at this point you either I'm gonna smack some fucking sense into you or intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Pluck the fuck out you. Because at the end of the day, it's like that's dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like disrespectful to me. Because it's like at the end of the day, I'm not asking you for a lot. I'm just asking you to do what I say. And the fact that you can't do what I say, which is simple fucking instructions, it's not like I'm not when I don't have my kid don't got no fucking chores. It's not like my kid don't really have to do a lot. But when I tell my kid something, I want him to listen. And the one thing about my kid, he has a lot of mouth. He got to talk and stuff. So now I tell him, be quiet. I don't care. Don't speak. Don't talk. Like simple. Because at the end of the day, I don't need an explanation. I said you can't do that. I don't care about how you feel, what you want to do with it. I don't care. I don't. Like what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like somebody could be a hard-headed ass boy. Like cause now I'm getting the energy that I be feeling and Cody has been getting on my fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? Because my son is very intelligent and very, very intelligent. Like my son's not a dummy at all. He's very mature for his age. So for instance, for me, for my situation, my son does it to be a tyrant. My son does it because one, he's an Aries and he think like his main thing that he say, because that's what I want to do. And my whole thing is you're fucking 5. You not gonna run around here and be doing shit just because you think that's what you want to do. That's not how this work here. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, me and his dad have a very different dynamic. And the one thing that makes me sad a lot, to be quite honest, is that I'm always the bad cop. So my son really don't like, I'm not going to say he don't like being around him because he do, but he favorites his dad more because he can be a dickhead around his dad. He can be disrespectful. He can throw a temper tantrum and punch walls and all that extra shit. Why? Because his daddy do it and shit. With me, it's not tolerable. So at the end of the day, I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So it honestly be breaking my fucking heart. Like, because it's the fact of I got to be the only parent to actually fucking parent him because of how he fucking act is disgusting sometimes. That ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like little shit. And make sure that you setting and creating boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what a lot of people do with Cody as well is, oh my God, he's so cute. Just give it to him. Or this, that, and the third. Or just do. No, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister, she good for that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? she be good where it's like, oh, just let him do it, or just do that, and it's, until he start getting bad and get on her nerves, and it's like, no, sit the fuck down, da da da. But it's like at the end of the day, you gotta have a rope. You gotta have that tight on a rope in the beginning. It can't be no, oh, do what you want and live life and fuck it. But then when you start getting on my nerves, go sit the fuck down. Like no, you know what I'm saying? I had to tell her because he was mad because he. The story was we had got McDonald's before we got to my sister's house. Like I fed him and we just picked him up from school, so he had lunch. So this motherfucker ate twice. You know what I'm saying? We get to my sister's house, my nephew orders Burger King. He wants to eat half of my. He gonna ask my nephew for half his burger, like not even a bite. I want half, and I told him no. My nephew, 15 years old, like grown ass man, eat your food and enjoy your shit. No, you just ate. You can wait until dinner time to eat because you didn't have 2 lunches and dinner time is coming. You can wait. The nigga throw himself out. I'm hungry. I just want pizza. I just want food. And I told him, I said, if you start kicking and hitting shit, because that's what he like to do. He starting that shit now. But that's what my baby dad do. When my baby dad get angry, he like to punch walls and act like a fucking dummy and shit. Like, so he started doing that shit. And what I do, I fucked him up, whipped his ass. Because at the end of the day, you don't pay for shit in here. And that was my one thing that I would have an issue with my baby dad. Like, that would be another reason why I don't buy designer. I had a fucking $400 jacket. This nigga got mad. We got in an argument. He ripped my fucking $400 jacket up. Like, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me really stop buying expensive shit because it's just like I'm buying expensive shit and I got a nigga who destroyed my shit. Like you know what I'm saying? When he get angry and shit or don't get his way or I catch him cheating, he want to break my shit. Like it's just like what? Like you know what I'm saying? You ain't even catch me cheating. Like I could see if you caught me cheating and ripped my jacket. I would understand, but I caught you cheating and you ripped my jacket. Like now go get me that bitch jacket. Like you know what I'm saying? That ass. It's like shit like that. Like this motherfucker, and I whipped his ass. And we talked after, because he crying and shit, and I whipped his ass, and I told him, you can sit there and fucking cry. I don't care. Cry. I'm not going to tell you can't cry, but you think you're going to act like a dickhead because you're not getting your way? And then my sister's like, oh, well, just give it to him because, you know what I'm saying? Because he's sitting there crying. No, he's going to have to cry. Because then if we keep doing the pattern of, oh, I'm going to act like a dickhead and throw myself out and hit the walls every time I don't get my way, and then eventually when I do that dumbass shit, people's like, oh, just give it to them. Give them what they want. Fuck no. And I told him, do you want to fight? Like, do you want to fight? Period. You know what I'm saying? All that tough rah-rah shit, he kind of write down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the one thing, for instance, with my baby dad. I'm pretty sure the pattern that they had with him was the same way, except they like, oh, just give it to him. Just give it to him. No. You know what I'm saying? I stepped to my son, pull my dick up. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to fight? Do you think that you can beat me? At the end of the day, and I feel like ain't no real nigga ever did that my baby dad. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, my baby dad is a chump. You know what I'm saying? Because he do all that rough rah-rah shit and he fight females and shit. But a man, he don't do that shit with men. He don't do that shit with men at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm instilling with my son, breaking that generational curse. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. So it's just like at the end of the day, hard head make a soft ass. And at the end of the day, you have to instill shit young because then men grow up like old as shit and they don't know they left from they fucking right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers babying them and shit. Like, yeah, it's cute when kids is a baby, but that's the one thing I tell people all the time. Like, I be telling my sister, like, you know what I'm saying? That, oh, yeah, he's a baby, but he's not a baby no more. He's 5. He's getting older and older. So the shit that he used to do when he was a baby is not cute no more. It's actually quite very fucking disrespectful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, we did a video, Cody cursing, you know, a little trending to do. I let it do a little video, you know what I'm saying? My nephews asked, oh, can we do the video of us cursing? My sister's like, no, because you're teenagers. So at the end of the day, it's not going to be funny because he's a kid. With y'all, it's going to be evident you're teenagers. You're going to know how to curse. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, make sure you're teaching your children how to also be adults. So they don't grow up to be fucking adults that don't even know how to act like an adult. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. That's the one thing. My son gotta know. Like with me, I'm not one that destroys shit. My second baby dad is the only one that I did that shit to. And that was just because at the end of the day, I really wanted to hurt him. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I did some dumbass shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, fuck it. I'm gonna break your window. That's the only thing I can do. Like, so it's just like, yeah, leave. Don't come the fuck back around here. You're not welcome around here. Like that ass. So it's just like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't do none of that. I don't believe in destroying somebody else's shit. And that's why, for instance, I was so mad about like the car that I got, because I really only got that car because I didn't want people to talk shit about me not having a car. And my baby dad was a mechanic. So it was like, all right, let me get a car so nobody can talk shit, whatever. But I was more so mad because I'm like, damn, how the fuck did I gotta pay out all this fucking money? Already put out money for the fucking car, and I gotta put out more money and do all this extra shit, and I didn't even destroy it. Like I didn't even fuck it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand. Like, but make sure you teach your children shit. Like teach them patterns, the Ten of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah. And a lot of people not gonna like what the fuck I say or say. I don't really give a fuck. Tighten up. But I feel like there's definitely a message. The Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups. And I feel like also too, whoever's gonna watch this as a masculine, you're gonna understand you fucked up. Like this is on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people will try to put their blame on other people. Like that's a good example. Matter of fact, when me and him I fucked him up, let him cry. He sat there and cried for a second. He calmed down. I walked in. I said, "You good? You calm? You okay?" We got up. We talked. And he's like, "Oh well, I did that because you put my guns outside." I did put his guns outside a month ago because he did some slick shit. He got mad and too much. But that shit happened a month ago. So you're trying to say something. I said, I said, you're not gonna blame me for shit that you did. I said, you just got fucked up because you was over there punching and kicking the wall and shit because you couldn't eat somebody else's food. I said, so we're not gonna fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that. And he started crying every time. Da da da. No, you gonna feel that. Cause before with me, I used to be like, oh no, don't cry. No, feel that pain, feel that hurt. So then you won't do that shit again. So you can understand. Like for instance with me, like I used to lie when I was younger. You know what made me stop lying? I got caught up in a lie one time and looked like a fucking dickhead, and I felt it. I knew what it felt like to be embarrassed and be like, damn, I got caught up in my fucking lies. I look like a dickhead right now. You know what I'm saying? Never lied again. At the end of the day, I may tell little white lies and shit, but to be on some shit where I just be making up lies, I used to just make up shit, like just lie. Like what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, for what? The Five of Wands, the World, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So it's like people gotta feel shit sometimes in order to understand certain shit. And that's the one thing with him. He kept fucking crying and shit. And I just was like, it's fine. Like what I'm saying, I'm not mad at you. I said, I'm not mad at you, but you gotta understand. I was like, certain shit's not gonna rock with mommy. You know what I'm saying? All that extra shit. I said, I don't know where you be getting that shit from. You want to throw yourself outside, but that's not gonna make me give you what you want. I said, that's gonna make me fight you. I said, unless you can beat me, I said, at the end of the day, you might as well have another tactic on how you need to release your anger when you're not getting your way. What you gonna do? If you want, we can sit and talk about that. What's some steps that we can do when Cody don't get his way in order to where we not fighting and shit, where I'm not ready to fuck you up at the end of the day. Like that ass. Like, so yeah, teach our children so they don't grow up to be men who can't get their shit together. Cause I hope and pray by the time my kids, at least teenagers or in their 20s, they have some type of common sense. Don't act like a lot of these dickheads out here. So I send y'all peace, love, and blessings, family. Ashe.